I think the future looks very positive here.
The future of White Pine County, I see it as very successful.
Actually, I kind of really think this is the heyday of Ely.
Very vibrant right now, and I think we have cause for a great deal of optimism.
We've got such a diverse business community, and we have so many different employers that I think this is really Ely's heyday. I think we're at our best right now, and I think we're just going to get better.
The mining industry is a big deal here, and with them opening potentially next year 3 or 4 mines, there'll be businesses that service those mines.
Right now it's a real good time to be involved in a place like Ely, because things are good here.
I think you're going to see growth, and I think that's where our schools will play a big part in that.
Businesses can be very successful in rural Nevada. The demand is there. You just got to put in the time, the hard work, and just don't give up.
I'm just very positive about White Pine County.
The people that came here at the turn of the century in the early 1900s, they came here to work, and there's still a lot of those types of people around.
Community involvement, I think, is one of the big things. Our people are interested in working with people, bringing things in, cooperation. We have a sense of deep cooperation and working togetherness.
The people are just very genuine. They don't like a lot of malarkey. They just like to be honest, good people.
These small towns were all built with survivors, and they realize that you've got to show up every day. You've got to be there. You've got to give 110, and you really have to make it work for your employer. And I think that the best thing we got going for us is the people that we have in our community.
These are folks that are can-do folks. You know, I mean, the back nine at the golf course was just a bunch of the golfers got together and volunteered their time and their effort and planned it out, and that's how we do it in this community. You know, we pull together and make something happen.
We're standing here at the corner of Beta and South Industrial Boulevard. It's a whole new section of our industrial park to the west of us that we're fixing to develop into 160 more acres of usable land for manufacturers. We have utilities out here. We have water, sewer, power. The intent is to allow new manufacturers to come in and diversify our market. And the county is very pro about assisting those manufacturers coming in, having a choice piece of land, fully improved, ready for them to take a look at and to see if it creates an opportunity for them to grow into our market. There's a lot of benefits in coming and bringing a corporation out to this area. There's a lot of state incentives and tax abatements that can help establish, some financial benefits to a manufacturer who wants to establish their facility out here. We also have a lot of local benefits. One, our labor force and employment base here blends in well for different types of manufacturing. And we also could look at, different financial vehicles that are available to help a corporation establish a facility out here. The airport, which is called Yellen Field Airport, has a master plan of 1,800 acres. And there's potential growth for many different users and manufacturing facilities in lots within the airport master plan. We have availability for our new airport hangars for manufacturing of anything from aerospace to military defense to commercial airline components, Tier 1, Tier 2. These lots out there are available for growth today.
Where the state is a resource for renewable energy, it's got geothermal, it's got good solar, and it's got good wind. There's very few states that have that multiple source of renewable energy that can actually develop it in a way that can serve not only Nevadans but beyond Nevada if they wanted to export it. I think it is symbolic of growth, and it provides tax revenues they haven't had. We're providing the funding for some of the schools, emergency services, for the county to be able to do new or more things.
In White Pine County, on public lands, increasing amounts of piney and juniper are an issue, and we're charged with trying to reduce the amounts. Biomass utilization is using chips made from trees and shrubs in the area, and those chips can be used to generate energy.
This is a facility that takes excess biomass from the federal rangelands and converts it into heat for heating the David E. Norman Elementary. Well, the concept is just a glorified wood stove where they're taking the piney juniper, an auger takes it into the boiler, burns it just like it would in your fireplace, but at a higher temperature, much more efficient. There's zero smoke coming out, converts that heat, heats hot water with it, and then the hot water heats the buildings.
It is available to be utilized at low to no cost to someone who would partner with us on being able to remove that from the land and utilize it in some practical way.
What you see here is a 2,000-acre parcel that the BLM will be giving to and patenting over to White Pine County. We have a vision of developing this property into an aerospace, military defense, or commercial airline corporate headquarters. We have an aquifer underneath the property as well as a stream that runs along the side of it. Electricity, we have ample electricity within half a mile from the property. We also would like to see some type of renewable energy, whether it's solar or wind, be developed out here to help support the site. And the county is willing to help in any way and partner up with the corporation to take advantage of this property and develop something out here in North Steptoe Valley.
White Pine County has 1,400 students that we educate.
We have an incredible school district. The board works diligently to have the best education for all our children, and we've graduated some pretty sharp kids.
We have a ratio, as I recall last time I heard, of about 1 teacher to 17 students, which is good.
Students that graduate from White Pine High School either attend UNLV or they'll go up to UNR. Some of them have gone to our neighboring state, Utah, attending University of Utah. But most of them go into fields like teaching or engineering. Some of them have family businesses that they want to continue.
I've raised our children here, and we're well pleased with the school system.
I think it's a great place to be. It's absolutely fun. I mean, if you ain't having fun in Ely, you're in bed sleeping. That's it. This area here is rich in history, culture, and special events. Every weekend is full of fun stuff. Most of these events you can only do in Ely. Only in Ely is our theme on most of our events, and believe me, only in Ely will you do some of these things.
It was really a welcoming environment, much more than many counties that we've been in before.
There's a real cooperative, friendly atmosphere to anyone interested in coming into the area to look at White Pine County for location.
We're more than receptive to having new industry and people come into the community.
What people find when they come here is the great beauty, the natural resources, the quality of life, things to do in the outdoors, and they really gain an appreciation of what a special place White Pine County is.